I know that there are a lot of questions, not a ton of answers, but what do doctors think they're dealing with here, and what kids, most importantly, are most at risk right now?
Poppy, doctors think they're dealing with a virus called enterovirus D68, and they don't know why this virus has chosen this year to sort of make this big appearance, and they don't know why this type of virus decided to appear in the Midwest and the Southeast. It's still a bit of a mystery. What they do know is that children who have asthma or children who have a history of asthma are particularly susceptible to getting very, very sick. And, you know, just to give you sort of a feeling for the scope of this, we spoke to one hospital in Kansas City, Missouri. They've had 60 children in intensive care with signs of this virus in less than a month. Less than a month.
And again, these are kids just starting out school, which makes, in terms of spreading this, it could be a bigger issue. In intensive care, for parents watching, what are the symptoms they need to look for?
You know, it can start out as just a cold, so a child is sneezing a lot or has a runny nose, but then very quickly a child sometimes will get a fever, sometimes will get a rash. And I asked a pediatrician, okay, so how do you know when to sort of basically flip out about this? And he said, when your mommy or daddy kind of antennae go up, when your child just doesn't look right, when this looks like more than the common cold, and especially if your child has difficulty breathing, that is you know, do not pass go, do not collect $200, go right to the pediatrician.
And this seems like an obvious question, but an important one. What can parents do? I mean, they're not going to keep their kids back from school for this now, so what can they do to try to keep their kids healthy? Right.
I mean, the only thing you can do is, you know, the advice we give during the flu season: wash your hands, don't touch your nose, your eyes, your mouth with unwashed hands, avoid contact with people who are sick, disinfect surfaces, and again, watch your child. If a cold starts to become difficulty breathing, you need to get to your pediatrician, get to your emergency room. You need to act pretty quickly, because this does or can get very bad very quickly.
And no deaths yet tied to this, right, Elizabeth?
Correct. And we were speaking with an expert who said, you know what, enteroviruses usually don't kill. He expects that, you know, in all but perhaps the most unusual of cases, that children will get better. So that's, I guess, one piece of good news here.
Okay, and they are able to treat it. But again, intensive care for a number of children. This is very serious. Thanks, Elizabeth. Appreciate you coming in.